Today we're talking about primarily The One, starring Jet Li.
It's a post-Matrix sci-fi movie.
Very post-Matrix indeed.
It's one of those movies that was literally just like they saw the Matrix, and either consciously or subconsciously they were like, this is what the zeitgeist wants right now.
This is the kind of like edgy, like
let's try to make the Matrix again.
The structure. Even though like it is a very different sci-fi conceit than the Matrix.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like most of the things that doesn't come with the Matrix is its visuals.
Yeah.
And its emphasis on like
It's
martial
like
arts.
the martial arts, the black clothes, the soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the way it's shot. The like pseudo heady sci-fi. It's actually pretty easy to understand.
Yeah, in this one.
Yeah.
This certainly is the dumb brain. The Wachowskis making this movie would have been very, very different.
We were talking about the Nolan version of this movie.
Yeah, that was one of the big things.
Because it is like a Nolan concept. Like if you described it, you could see like it being a movie that he wanted to make.
Yeah, like how
this is the dumb guy version of that.
Exactly. Like this is like if we haven't done a Tenet episode, but we always say with Tenet, there is a dumb version of Tenet.
Yes.
Like there's a dumb version of there are people and objects that go back. Yeah, no. Like whereas this is a different sci-fi conceit. I want to see what the Nolan. Actually, would you rather see the Nolan version of this concept or the this version of Tenet as like the dumb version of Tenet?
The Nolan version of this.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Because I don't want to just see a worse version of Tenet.
That's true.
I'd rather just watch Tenet, I think.
I really have a big soft spot for this movie.
Yeah.
As far as like,
I see why.
Yes, I grew up with it, but I also do think that it is just like genuinely a well done action movie.
Yeah.
With like some fun, stupid sci-fi elements.
It's a fun watch for sure.
Yeah, no, it's really short.
Oh yeah,
it's an hour and 27 minutes.
Super short.
It doesn't waste your time.
It feels like the shortest movie we've ever watched for this show.
It might have been. I think Speed is around then. I mean, I'd have to look at that.
I like this movie more than I like Speed. I think Speed took itself
too seriously.
Yeah.
Speed needed some of this dumb energy.
Yeah, I needed to know that it was a dumb action movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fair. I think the two things that that lend itself to the action in this movie really well. One, there's none of the shaky cam bullshit.
Oh my god!
Like,
yeah, you're right.
All of the
Feast.
action. Yeah, like all of the action. And this is around. When did the first Bourne movie come out? Because fucking Bourne Legacy.
Bourne ruined everything.
Yeah, no.
Equilibrium didn't have that. The Matrix didn't have that.
We can fucking see everything.
Shrek didn't have that. Yeah. What other movies have we brought up? Spy Kids didn't have that.
Oh, not Bourne Legacy. Bourne Identity. Bourne Legacy is the one with Jeremy Renner.
Well, yeah.
Bourne Identity 2002. Yep, a fucking year later.
Yep.
a year
Blue
later.
And orange.
And and Matt Damon ruined
everything. With Feast.
Indeed. It was all his fault. But yeah, so yeah, no, the smooth camera work and just in general, like, you can tell for the most part, like, it's Jet Li doing all of his own stunts.
Oh, for sure.
Like, you know, he comes from the same background as, like, a lot of these martial arts guys over there. Like, they're just so physical, and the shit they can do with their bodies is just so...
It's fun to watch.
Yeah. I want to say, just your overall, like, feelings about this movie. Like, what are... Like, you know, just where are some areas you think you could see improvement? Like, what would you like to see out of a sequel, or like?
Honestly, if I changed anything, it would ruin the immaculate 2000s vibes.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know if I want to change anything. Honestly, like, this doesn't need to be anything other than what it is. Like, it was a very fun watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It very much is just like a perfect movie of its time. I think the only thing I would want is, like we had said, a video game prequel would be really sick.
Oh my god, it needs like a video game adaptation of this concept.
Yeah, 100%. Or like the Christopher Nolan version, the Smart Man version of this premise for sure would also be very cool.
Very thoroughly thought out.
Like thinking about like
all the nuts and bolts version,
all the ins and outs.
Yeah.
The police are searching for James Thomas, believed to